Okay, let's continue. Red Dead Redemption experience. That rainbow looks funny. And this kind of weird mist or whatever that is.
Don't put your back out carrying those.
Thank God somebody's doing some work around here.
Good morning, Arthur.
Cheers.
You okay?
That all got a little messy, huh?
I reckon it's best if we just put it behind us.
Suits me.
What time is it? I kinda want to say that it's early in the morning because of this kind of weird mist, fog or whatever that is. But you know. Yeah?
Hello, Miss Grimshaw.
Hi there.
Hey there.
Do I need to hunt again or not?
How are you, sweetie? Working?
Mr. Arthur, I told Dutch I feel I should tell you. I saw some of Combs' boys riding around.
Down here, what they want?
I have no idea.
They see you?
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, thanks for letting me know, Kieran.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, so that feller who was hassling you and Valentine.
I'll tell you another time, okay?
Okay, sure.
I think I need to get. Okay, maybe the expression "get rid" is not the best one, but I need to do something with that horse. I don't like when there are two horses that are following me. It feels kind of weird. Like
Susan.
I don't understand why can I leave one horse here and that's it. Why it's following me? Why are you following me? I have my main horse. I have my secondary horse, but the point of the secondary horse is to be a secondary horse, like in some case, I don't know, if your, for example, your main horse dies. But like it should stay
Here's
here,
some of
not
the
follow
happy.
me whenever I whistle. I can go hunt near the camp because if I whistle, if I leave my horse, kill an animal, and then I whistle, that other horse comes as well. Why?
Mr. Morgan. Mr. Morgan.
Yes, Miss Grimshaw.
One of the girls saw that friend of yours, Mary Gillis, sniffing about.
Mary?
Yes, I never liked that woman, Mr. Morgan. Funny business.
Dear Arthur, I've written this letter 100 times or more, and I cannot get it right. It's me. You know it's me from the bad handwriting. I know I said when we last spoke, and I was going off to get married, that we would not speak again. I know I said a lot of things, and I meant them, I suppose, at the time. But I'm not so proud as to not speak to people who care for me, or cared for me. I've been in Valentine for a couple of months. I had some bad luck, and, well, it's a long story and not an interesting one. But I am here for now. I saw a couple of the girls, or whatever the polite term is for them, that ran with you and your associates in town. And I heard tell of a man who sounded like you. I would love to see you again, if you could spare me a little bit of your time. I'm renting a room at Chadwick Farm, just north of Valentine. Yours, Mary Linton.
You know, it's funny. It's funny because this problem of girls believing that they can speak with some people from their past, I see it constantly in the real life. Quite often it's exes, but sometimes it's just people with who it didn't work. And girls foolishly believe that they can speak with people from their past and ask for their help or something like that. It doesn't work this way. If it's over, it's over. You're either speaking with the person, you're either friends with someone, and then you're friends for a long time, or if you try to do something romantic and it didn't work, you should forget this person. A lot of girls, they don't understand this simple principle. You can't speak with someone with who you tried to have a relationship and then act like, well, it didn't work, but I'll ask for your help. It's just plain weird, and girls believe that, well, we can be friends with my ex or something. That's just crazy if you think about it. And I've met some girls like that, who believe that, well, I'm just speaking with my ex, there's nothing about it, we're just friends, you know. Especially, when they slept with them. I might understand if you tried to have a relationship, but it just didn't work.
Are you well?
I've been playing a lot.
Excellent.
You tried to have a relationship for some reason. You tried to, you know, go out to, or maybe at work or at university. You spoke a couple of times. Maybe you went out in the park or in the cinema. You didn't do anything. You didn't kiss. You didn't sleep together. You didn't have any relationship. You just tried to create it. It didn't work. In such case, you might speak with the person. It didn't work and that's it. Though it's not a best idea, but potentially it might work. But a lot of girls who speak with their exes, they
Hello.
Um, but a lot of times girls, they just they have a relationship with someone, a long relationship. They sleep with that person, with that guy, and then they break up because we gotta be realistic. You're not gonna break up with someone because of a simple problem. I don't know. Let's take the most banal example. The guy, you're living together, both be working. The guy comes back after a job, and he just instead of putting his socks in some bin or whatever, he throws them in the middle of the room, right? You're not gonna break up with the person because of this problem, because of such problem. In the vast majority of cases, if you break up with the person, then clearly it's a big problem.
You there! Would you be interested in some friendly competition? I've come all the way north from Mexico to challenge a real American gunslinger. You him?
Me? A real gunslinger? Let's find out.
Okay, man. That's what I like to hear. Look, man, rules are simple, okay? Whoever shoots more of these bottles wins. Just draw your gun and aim when you're ready, all right? Shoot! Easy, man. Haha, yes! Damn it all! How the hell did you beat me, huh?
Better shot, I suppose.
That didn't make me happy at all. How about we raise the stakes, huh?
All right, let's do it.
Aha, that's a good call, amigo. All right, real simple. First one to hit 4 flying birds wins. Stand near me, and as soon as they come out, it's anyone's shot. Be patient. Ah, there they go. Shoot! Oh, man. Stupid.
Stupido.
So you can shoot, huh? Here it is, okay? Man of my word.
Appreciate it.
Gracias.
Sure. Better watch out next time. You'll see.
Let's go, girl.
This horse keeps following me. So I was saying, you gotta be realistic. You're not gonna break up with someone because of some, simple problem. In the vast majority of cases, people understand that you need to speak, you need to explain things, you need to try to, find a solution to some kind of a problem. Who wants to break up with someone who you love, right? Who you have feelings for? And that's it. But there are certain girls who are being absolutely delusional, but I understand that. Not only they're sleeping with these people for years, and then they break up and they find someone else and they sleep with someone else, and it's like a vicious circle. So they don't really understand how life works. These guys, they are not really explaining them anything. So they foolishly believe that, well, we can be friends, We were sleeping together, we had a relationship, it didn't work, and now we're just friends,
Yeah.
there are girls who believe that they can be friends with their exes. See? And this is the biggest mistake that you can do. If it didn't work, it didn't work. It doesn't always mean that it was the fault of the guy. It might be the fault might have been the girl. It might have been a girl's fault or a guy's fault. It doesn't matter. But the thing is, if it didn't work, it didn't work. Because sometimes what you should understand is that sometimes when something's not working, you need some time to chill. Sometimes you need to speak. Sometimes you need to maybe some time to understand certain problems, to find a solution. But you're not gonna break up. You're not breaking up over simple problems or little problems, even though they might be annoying. If you're breaking up, then clearly it's something important. It's a big problem. You see? In this situation, Red Dead Redemption has a lot of like little things like that, little problems, you know. In this case, in this particular mission, the letter that we saw, it's Mary Linton foolishly believing that, well, we tried to be together and, well, it didn't work, but you know, right now I'm in Valentine and I heard of someone like you. I've heard someone speaking about you and about a guy that is looks like you, so I thought it's you, and I thought I'd write you a letter, and I need your problem. You're not together anymore. Same for Arthur. Why are you helping him? It didn't work. It didn't work. She can have other friends. It doesn't mean that she's bad. It doesn't mean that you're bad. But you're not gonna help and be friends with every person with who it didn't work. And it works this way not only for a romantic relationship, but sometimes it works the same way for friends. You're not gonna help some guy or some girl with who you tried to be friends, but it didn't work.
Hey there! I tell you, life ain't easy.
You'll bear up.
But for some reason, people believe that it can work, that they can help someone, or something like that. What is in the past should stay in the past. You should not live in the past. You should live in the present and look into future, not look back at what happened in the past. It's over, and it's important to get over certain things and just move on. A lot of people, for some reason, they're not able to do that, and they're living with this regrets, maybe, or memories about certain things from the past. Let's continue.
Excuse me? I hope you're okay there.
He didn't like it. It happens. Let's see.
Yeah.
Can we take their money first and then go to see who's there?
I don't want any gold from you. Explain you wrecking our
I don't want to in trouble. Oh yeah, this one. Right.
You Chick Matthews?
Oh, no, not me, sir. That's the greenhorn over there. Oh, and there he goes.
So long, long shark.
Damn it! Hey! Get back here! You owe us money! Ah! You don't want to get me angry, boy!
You're too slow, old man.
Ah! The more I chase, the more you owe!
Money's mine. I'm keeping it.
You make me go much further, I'll get more than a debt off you!
Jeremy shouldn't have left me then.
Yeah. Last chance to save your hide. Stop!
Better. Don't kill. He's just running away.
Hold still, mister.
Look, I got the money, but it's hidden. Untie me and I'll tell you where it is.
You're no place to bargain, boy.
I'm begging you. Just untie me, I'll tell you. Okay. There's a map. It's in my pocket.
A map? Why can't none of you fools just pay? Goddamn treasure hunt? You're lucky I ain't taking your teeth as well.
No, I don't
There
want
ain't
to
no reason to
kick
tie me like this. Holy Moses.
run away.
You got the map. Do the decent thing. Come on, really.
I.
For the most.
B. B. No, that's not the one. Let's see. Smear some tree. Something. Oh.
Yep.
Let's go, boy.
Yep. Okay, girl. Yep.
Well, one dip. Right.
Go.
Where Where is it exactly? Oh, it's right near Zed's mission. Oh no, no, no. Oh, well. Whatever, I guess. I don't remember how, but I need some. There are 3 types of arrows, and right.
Of the hole I'm in?
Oh, come on! Why has it always got to be such a goddamn performance with you? Now, I told you I'd get you the money next week, and I'll get it.
If you didn't make it this week, who's to say you'll make it next?
Don't you take that tone with me. I thought you said you loved me.
Lily, where's our money?
What?
That loan you took. It's payday.
I'm sorry. I don't have it right now.
Well, then. I guess we got a big problem, don't we?
Cooper, give him what you've got.
I ain't giving him nothing except a lesson in damn manners!
Son of a bitch!
Oh, come on. That's enough. All right. He has all my money. I gave it all to him. Just take everything that you find on him and let's be done with this. Please.
Hey, you know what I do to thieves? Law hear about this.
I didn't steal that. It's a debt. Oh, damn it.
Ain't my
Gotcha. Listen, damn it.
No! Please, no!
You gonna keep your mouth shut?
Don't do this!
I presume that means yes. For making a fuss, I'll have your money, too.
Here, all right, take the damn money! Oh, come on! How much do I have to bear?
Easy now.
Hey, stop there a minute, will you?
Oh, shit.
Come on, keep moving. Not your concern.
Please.
Hey, think about this.
I don't want nothing to do with any of this. Keep away from me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting way of putting it, Seamus.
No doubt. I do interesting very well. It's trusting I don't do so well.
Oh, please. Arthur, this is Seamus. He's our new partner.
I ain't no such thing.
Prospective new partner, if he likes us.
Liking ain't the problem. Trusting is. As I said, keep your voices down. I don't want my boss hearing. This is a sideline.
Of course. Look at us. Honest as the day is long.
Exactly.
I'll tell you what. Let us prove ourselves.
Prove ourselves? To this clown? What you talking about?
Good day, Hosea. Good luck with your business dealings.
Listen, he's rough and ready and quick with his tongue, but I swear you can trust him and trust me.
I'm an old man.
You're not old, Seamus.
I'm old enough. And you know I ain't dead.
You don't trust idiots.
Exactly.
We're not idiots. Let us prove it to you.
Okay. I'll tell you what.
Arthur.
Old Bob Crawford and his boys just bought a beautiful stolen stagecoach from upstate. It's in their barn. Now you go get that, and then we can work together.
Who's old Bob Crawford?
An acquaintance of mine.
So you want us to take out your competition?
Well, he's not just an acquaintance, but a cousin. By marriage. I also want to see if you boys got what it takes. Now, you survive that.
Where is he?
He's in a farmhouse just northwest of here called Carmody Dell. It's just up the train tracks as you're heading up towards Fort Wallace. There's also some money in that house, but that's your business, not mine. But don't kill nobody. Folks know we ain't intimate no more, and they'll know it was me.
But you're fine with us robbing your cousin.
By marriage. And yes, I'd love it.
You heard the man. Let's go rob his cousin.
By marriage.
You guys don't poop on me, please.
Really?
Really. Lead the way. He said the place is just northwest of here.
Me?
You're the one who's been out gallivanting around here.
That's what you call it. Well, clearly you've recovered from your bear encounter.
Evening.
How you holding up? Could have played that better, couldn't you?
Thought you wanted me here to show some strong arm. That's usually how it goes.
Yes, but you know how this works.
Come on, Hosea. That feller's a joke.
And that's why he's perfect. He won't cause us any problems. A safe spot to fence wagons and coaches, that's easy money for us.
I guess you're right.
Come on, it's not like he's asking us to rob a bank. If the two of us can't steal a stagecoach from Seamus's old crooked cousin by marriage, we should hang up our hats now.
So what's the story with that Emerald Ranch? You find out anything else?
A little. Owner's a nasty type by all accounts. Seamus is sure scared of him.
That's not saying much.
Something strange about the place. Used to be a saloon there, general store. Now it's all closed up, but they seem to have money.
Sounds worth a look around.
For sure. Seamus also mentioned the rancher's daughter a couple of times. How he used to see her around all the time, but now she never leaves the house. Probably just sweet on her.
That what you call finding out a little?
Once he opens up, seems Seamus does like to talk.
Hopefully not too much.
That must be the place up ahead. We should go on foot from here. Let's see what we're dealing with. Come on. There's the house. I see the barn in the back. Stagecoach has to be in there. Okay, let's take a quick look at the place.
Anyone around?
Yes. Okay. I reckon we can do it now. I'll head over, distract him by putting on a little show while you sneak into the house, find what you can, then get the stagecoach. Or wait until nightfall. Sneak in, then I'll get the coach. You can try the house. What do you think?
I tried doing that during the daytime, but I found it pretty funny to wait until the night.
Just wait.
You feel like, you know, you're robbing them, but it's pretty cool.
Okay, let's go.
Sure.
You go into the house. I'll go find this wagon. Maybe take a peek through the windows before you go in. Make sure it's all quiet.
Now that's a very bright night, I must say. Such nights are actually bad. And you can get spotted. Oh, cigarette car. Gems of beauty. Layla Stetson. Layla Stetson, Isabel Barlow, Patty Langtree, Isabel Standish, Maud Angel, Sadie Russell, Geraldine Emerson, Agnes. What's the pronunciation of that? Guyon, Jenny Willets, Ilga Ulmer Earlman, Faye DeLaro, Pauline Henderson. Okay. Try to pronounce that without someone who will lead you. How am I supposed to pronounce them? I don't know how I should pronounce. kind of small if you think about it. There was only one floor on the ground floor as well, like okay, 2 floors. That's it. It's kind of. Hello, buddy. I'm here to rob you. Search the chest. Well, I guess that's it. Oh, it's nearly sunrise.
Get on, dear boy. Come on, get on and let's head back.
Let's go.
Nicely done. We got everything we needed.
And I'm pretty sure they never even knew I was there.
Yes, way. Less problems the better right now. Just need to get this back to Seamus in one piece and it's a good night's work. So what were you able to lift from the house?
Found some money stashed away. Must be a few hundred, not too bad.
Not bad at all.
This was easier than hunting a 1,000-pound grizzly anyway.
No doubt. I won't forget that in a hurry.
I'm looking forward to your retelling of that one around the campfire.
It wasn't the first time Mr. Matthews had stared death in the eye. And as usual, he did not flinch.
Yeah, exactly. So how long you think we're gonna stick around here for?
Not sure. Till we can't, I suppose. Feels like we're starting to get back on our feet, slowly but surely. Just need to keep at it. Dutch has a new money chest stashed in a safe spot away from camp, but it's a long way from being full.
I hope it's not stashed in town like we did in Blackwater.
Okay, here we are. Just pull the coach into the barn there. Hello, Seamus. We met your cousins.
How was it?
Fine. Nice people.
Park that thing in here. Quickly. Nice work, Hosea.
It was mostly Arthur. Like I said, coarse but competent.
Here.
Thank you.
If you find any other coaches that need selling, I'll see what I can offer you for them. But discreet, you know.
Of course.
Goodbye, gentlemen.
I'm heading back to camp, I think. You coming?
Sure.
Sure.
Not bad, I guess. We got food. Why supplies are yellow? They were upgraded, huh? hope the food that Pearson is preparing every day is really good. Because, it do surely looks tasty for some reason, I don't know. I think all the food that you prepare on such thing, what's the word for it? I don't know. Must be pretty good. Some kind of a soup maybe or something.
Hold still! Pearson said he's short a little meat for the pot. Stop it! This ain't funny! Oh, I disagree! Now, why are you so afraid of a pair of gelding tongs? I thought you were the horse expert! What do you reckon, Morgan?
I reckon you two are made for each other.
Made for each other.
All good there, Pearson?
Still need more food, Mr. Morgan. Yeah, you should try your luck again with that bow.
Hey, John.
You already got enough. But you can bring whole deer every day.
Gentlemen, how you keeping? Well, girls ain't happy. Let me tell you that for nothing. Not happy at all. Don't know why.
Features. It almost sounds like Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. Yeah, let's take it. Some Ben Crawford. I slept one night and I already got a beard. That's crazy.
Good morning, Arthur.
Said that you can do that in the camp. To go to the barber shop.
Morning, Arthur.
Things all right?
Don't ask.
I'm sorry to hear
Find
that.
these upgrades, but they are kinda useless. It sounds that usually when you shoot someone and then you loot them, you got bullets, you got tonics, you got everything from them, so. That's better. A dead body of a rabbit. It looks off. Whatever. Let's upgrade something.
Good morning, Arthur.
There's knives, shotgun, rifle. Maybe later. 'Cause I don't want to spend all my money for these upgrades. You never know if it's. You never know whether you'll need it or not. Oh, nice. I approve it. That was awful.
You going to get up? Huh, what?
What missions do we have? It's almost like you want to avoid this mission. Save. Sean, we need to save. Micah, we need to take the dead here, and we need to help Mary. All the things that you want to avoid. Yeah. A very sad girl from the past, a sick dude, a crazy dude, and Sean. Well, why not? Let's help him.
I'm going back to sleep. Yeah, that's better, girl. Girl?
No, don't run away. Let's bring some food for these hopeless guys. Because if it's not us, it's no one else, it seems like. It's like in the
Call it a day there, girl.
in the Assassin's Creed 3 when Charles Lee was chasing when Connor was chasing Charles Lee, and then they were in the ship, and then he asked this question: you try to kind of stop us, but we just keep continuing and stop, blah blah blah. And then he said a bunch of things, and then he said, and every time when we resist you, every time we try to stop you, you keep doing it. Why are you trying so hard? And then Connor answered, because no one else will. And it was funny because, you know, it's exactly what's happening in this situation because no one else will do that. So you have to bring some food because these guys are just sad. They always say that, yeah, you need to bring some food. But there are other
You
people.
seem chipper.
Well, where there's life, there's
All right, let's see what we got.
Good morning.
Good job, Mr. Morgan.
not too bad.
Thank you, Arthur. Hey, if you could give me some leather working tools, I could make some rugs and blankets and the like out of these hides you're bringing in.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay,
Keep my
good enough.
eye out for some good material.
I think this is something that is missing in the camp. I understand that this game is already big enough and something, but this is something that they can improve in the future when they make Red Dead Redemption 3. You know, other people bring in some food in the camp. Not simply bringing it, you know, somehow when you don't see them, but they go hunt and they bring deer or something, or some animals, and you might see them. So it happens when you don't see them, or when you see them, you can maybe have a dialogue. You both leave the camp and you're like, hey, Javier, where are you going? He's like, well, you know, I'm gonna hunt. We need some food in the camp. And then you can either like maybe propose him to go with him, or not, but he'll go alone. And then if you stay there and wait, then you'll see him coming back with the deer. You know, this is something that is missing. Because I feel like Arthur is the only one who's bringing some food. If you don't bring any food, then, you know.
Yeah.
They will all be hungry. And I feel like I'm the only one participating in the life of the camp. Yeah, Pearson is kind of making the food. It's a very theoretical thing. Same for Javier and other people. Bring some food, or do something in the camp. Whenever you see them, they only sleep, or you do some missions with them. But that's it.
yeah.
Oh, Jesus! Oh, Jesus!
Whoa, easy there.
I won't die to no wolf! Oh, you there! Please help me! Holy hell!
Oh no!
I'm out! Oh, God, I'm out!
Stay back!
Jesus!
I accidentally... I didn't kill his horse, but... no problem? Could have at least, I don't know. said thank you or something. Oh no, he's not available. I lost the deer that I wanted to kill. And
Yeah.
this guy didn't say anything. It's horrible. Not available. I'll come back here. And I hope in the next Red Dead Redemption, the game will be even bigger. It's already big, but I feel like when you do it a couple of times, you kind of understand what is where and more or less, and that's it. It's good, but not always, so I think they can make it even better, making it bigger, more events, more things to do, more things to see, more places to visit. I think the bigger the world, the better it is. Especially in a game like Red Dead Redemption. I kind of want to say GTA as well, but you know, Grand Theft Auto is like, don't get me wrong, it's an interesting game. Like, you know, you got music, you got cars, you get beautiful views, like in GTA 5, for example. But it's not the same. It doesn't feel as open world as Red Dead Redemption 2. You can't really hunt there. I mean, yeah, okay, you can hunt, but you kill the animal and that's it. What's next? That's the biggest problem. Is that in, well, of course GTA 5 was released in 2013, so I can't really ask too much from this game. Red Dead Redemption 2 was released 5 years later. But I just don't know. You see, in the Red Dead Redemption has a story. There is something interesting about it. There is a situation that you can analyze. There's something that you can think about. While in GTA, they have a story, but there is no kind of philosophical ending. There is no idea that you can think about. It's just the general idea of a game is pretty cool, but like in the actual world, you don't really have much to do. In Red Dead Redemption, you feel like you're really in the Wild West. You can hunt things, you can rob people, you can do this, you can do that. There are missions, and there is the overall story of the Van der Linde gang. Well, we see in the GTA, what's the story? Three criminals robbing banks and you know, for no reason. It doesn't feel like I don't feel like there's some kind of a lesson that we learn by playing GTA, and I guess that's the main difference between Red Dead Redemption and GTA for me. They're both cool, and I played a lot GTA. I like to, you know, you just take your car and you drive from Los Angeles or Los Santos. But
How many?
A lot. Uniforms everywhere.
You see Sean?
No, I don't think so.
Damn it. Where's Trelawney?
Who knows?
Where's that little Irish bastard?
I'm not quite sure. Trelawney's off trying to find out.
Has anyone been in the Blackwater, see how things lie?
Place is crawling with Pinkertons, bounty hunters, pictures of Dutch and Hosea.
Well, we got a lot of money sitting in that town.
And that's where it's gonna remain for now.
Why haven't they hanged Sean, I wonder?
I think he's bait. Well, they want to trial him publicly.
Gentlemen, Sean is being moved up the upper Montana, then to a federal prison out west.
Damn. Well, we can't be rescuing people from some federal prison. We either rescue him now or cut him loose.
We're not cutting anyone loose.
Of course not.
Ike Skelding's boys are moving him to a camp nearby before handing him over to the government.
So, I guess we need to stop them before they get to camp. Charles, why don't you head up on the north side, and then we'll head up on the other side of the valley and meet you. That way we have them in either direction. Javier, Josiah, come on. Let's go see.
You know, Arthur, the government, or people whom the government like, seem to be very angry.
Sure. Well, we'll rescue Sean, and then we'll get ourselves lost, good and proper. It's a big country.
I hope so.
Let's head upriver and find this boat.
Keep your eyes open for Pinkertons. They got patrols out all over this area.
Yes. South of the river, West Elizabeth isn't a very welcoming place right now.
It's definitely as bad as we feared in there, Arthur.
I keep hearing about this woman, Heidi McCourt. Some young mother, they're saying, Dutch murdered on the boat.
Down there. Reckon those might be our boys.
All right, gentlemen. Follow me. We'll follow them. Nice and easy. Let's make sure it's him first before you go starting another war.
You think they can see us?
If they can, we're just three fellas out on the trail. Act natural. We'll be fine.
So, you've been gone for a while.
Much as I love dodging the law and sleeping in the dirt with you derelicts, I do have other business to attend to.
What happened in New York?
You know how life is. Never a straight road anywhere.
Especially with you.
Nice to know I'm missed, though. Have you run out of people to rob?
Oh, we'll never run out of people to rob.
Come on, let's keep them in sight.
You all right, Javier? You're quiet.
He hasn't stopped talking since we left you in Valentine. It's the longest ride of my life.
Cute, dear boy. Very cute. Pick up the pace a bit.
Apparently, there's a camp somewhere around here where the bounty hunters meet and transfer before continuing out west. I imagine that's where they're headed. Look, they've stopped. Get your binoculars out. Let's see what we're dealing with here.
So who are these bounty hunters?
I don't know too much about Ike Skeldon's boys, but I hear they're a big crew, and wild, built some reputation in the last year or two.
That looks like Sean to me.
Certainly kicking up enough of a fuss. Yep, that's definitely Sean.
Oh, they're giving him a decent kicking.
Well, you can only imagine the shit he's been giving them.
Oh, yes.
They're taking him up the canyon.
There's Charles on the other side. Let's go.
What about the other two down there?
I've got an idea. Follow me.
We should do this quietly if we can.
Leave it to me, gentlemen. I'll go around and create a distraction. Then you two sneak across and do the dirty on them.
Okay. Crouch down out of sight. Take out your knife. Wait. Let's get in the river. Wait until he's got them off guard before crossing. Hold up, he's doing his thing.
Gentlemen! Gentlemen! Excuse me. Dear brothers, my wife is taken ill. Gravely ill.
What's the problem?
It's dear Bessie.
You take the one on the left.
Where is she?
Let's go now. Keep down.
I'm beside myself. If I lose Bessie, I lose everything.
Oh, calm down, mister.
I can't. I'm having a fit.
Let's hope that doesn't have lice.
Come on, let's get up there.
A pleasure, as always. Gentlemen, I think you have it from here.
Come on. We got two halfway up the canyon to deal with.
Que lindo those boots you got there, eh? Those are very nice. Who's the guy you got them from? Is he alive still?
Come on, focus.
Oh.
Come on! We need to get past these sons of bitches!
Yes.
Push up on them!
Somebody shoot that prick!
Damn it!
2 more! Look out! Here's Charles.
All good? Wouldn't go that far. The camp's up this way. Come on.
I'll take the left side, Charles. You go right, okay?
I guess.
Middle.
Let's take these putas!
Goddamn army of these bastards. How much is Sean's bounty?
Maybe we should turn him in ourselves.
Still time.
Let's push forward! On top of the tower, who's got a shot on him? Come on! I don't believe it. There's more of them!
I only raised them.
Look, they're running away! Okay. Let's get Sean.
You can never loot camps when you just killed everybody. You can't do anything because there's always police coming.
What are you doing, Arthur?
You're making heavy work of this, aren't you? Takes an army of bounty hunters to bring in.
You know, you're a lot less ugly from that other angle, Arthur.
Come on.
Do I get a hug, Arthur? A warm embrace for a lost brother now found.
You know, nothing means more to me than this gang, the bond we share. It's the most real thing to me. I would kill for it, I would happily die for it. But in spite of all of that, I would have easily left you here to rot if Charles hadn't stopped me.
I don't believe a word of that, Arthur.
Get him out of here.
You're a great man, Arthur Morgan. The kind of young whippersnapper can really admire.
Shut up. Right, we should split up. Javier, will you escort Mr. McGuire back to camp? Charles, best you ride separately. Be careful. There's patrols everywhere.
What about you?
I'm gonna see what's worth taking here. I'll meet you back there as soon as I can.
All right. Okay, come on. Have I got stories for you?
Yeah, I can't wait.
Irish accent is funny.
I imagine y'all missed me a lot, but fear not. The joy's back in your lives now.
I'm not really watching UFC, so I know that Conor McGregor he has the same accent, but and I watched a couple of interviews. I'm not really into fighting, but I watched a couple of interviews of him and some other Irish guys. But I feel like Sean it's the one of those cases where you one of those cases where you actually see someone regularly who has this accent, you follow them, you see? I was unable to take any.
Giddy up.
Hey.
Come on, girl. Yep.
Yeah, so you're following the Vander in the gang, and so Sean is like, you see him more or less often, so it's kind of good. You're practicing your understanding of British English, or Irish to be more precise. You know? It's great. Between Sean in Red Dead Redemption 2 and Gordon Ramsay. Gordon Ramsay's recipes on YouTube. Not simply Gordon Ramsay, you know. His recipes on YouTube, on his YouTube channel. It's great. It's fun. Foreigners got a very interesting adventure. Or adventures. Vanish. Hola.
Hello. New face there. Right, let's see. Quality hide makes the hardiest clothes around. Don't doubt it.
I don't really like the sets. No, none of them. Maybe this one without
You've
the
seen
hat.
the ambitious type.
Only the coat.
If you want a unique garment, you need to bring me a unique belt. It'll be worth it.
This coat as well. It's not bad.
You must have heard of Tatanka, the buffalo down in Henniganstead. Big as a stagecoach, and twice as hard to kill. Wish I never had to take my stall into the city. Just like I wish country folk had any damn money.
Still not. What's the problem?
Oh, the things I'd do if I had your youth. These days I'm fishing more and tracking less. My old man was right.
Need to make some challenges to see. Oh, I can make this one. Reinforced bandolier.
Very wise.
So that's great. An expert. No. Bandit. No. Gambler. No. Master Hunt. Oh, yeah.
Sure.
That's great. Nope. Not yet. No. Saddles.
There you go.
Okay. That's great.
So long. Maybe see you at my other spot.
I'd like to keep this hat, but I can't. Let's save Mike. We don't really have a choice. So Someone's there. Stranger. Let's visit him.
The framing, yes, but the lighting...
Partner?
Oh. Hello. Quite a day, isn't it?
Sure.
What a country. I'm working on a project. Photography.
Yeah, I guess that bit.
Of course. Wildlife. That's my thing. Or that's what I want to be my thing. If I have to take another picture of a grumpy housefrau or pompous middle-class burger, I will feed myself to the lions. Stand here.
Here?
Just... there. Albert Mason.
Arthur Morgan.
Pleasure. I am trying to find and capture images of our great predators before our greatest predators kill them all and stick them on some clubhouse wall.
Good luck with that.
Yes, not the easiest. But, well, I love a challenge. The trick is to leave a big load of meat and relax and pray they don't mistake me for lunch. Oh! Good heavens! My bag! That thing is robbing me! Oh, good heavens!
Don't worry. That thing is a coyote. Sneaky one, too. Wildlife photographer. And Kyle, don't think about coming back.
Oh, it's the place where Sean was. It's funny. It's all empty now. Absolutely nothing here. Not even a single dead body.
Well, well. Got your bag.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Bag full of meat will tend to bring out the worst in the local population.
You are a gentleman. The bag also had a lot of my supplies. You've saved me days. Can't thank you enough. Thank you.
Don't worry about it.
You take care, sir.
I ain't the one trying to get myself eaten.
I realize I am a fool. Forgive me. And thank you very much once again.
Yeah. Hey, partner.
How are you, mister? I need assistance!
Things are getting tougher.
Please! Sir, please stop! Oh, I beg you! Oh, I'm in
sorts here. I took a little jaunt and have managed to get myself hopelessly lost. I am staying in Strawberry. If you could just guide me back.
Can't think of a good reason to say no.
Oh, thank you, sir. Shall I hop up there on the back with you?
Your legs work, don't they?
Well, yes, I suppose. It's just a little demeaning.
What are you doing out here anyway? Clearly ain't your natural habitat.
No, I'm just visiting. I'm from New York City, actually.
You don't say.
Oh, yes. There was some talk at the country club about this burgeoning little resort town called Strawberry. So I thought it might be quite the trip to see what all the fuss was. Perhaps make a few investments while it was still undervalued. Turns out I was made the fool.
Not enjoying it, then?
It's a town of splinters, if you could call it much of a town at all. I'd hardly stepped off the carriage and I'd taken in the whole place. I suppose some might call it charming. Let me tell you, charm is not worth much these days. You show me a timber frame shack and I'll show you Broadway. And meanwhile you have this mayor, a quite intolerable blowhard. A little bespoke woodwork and he thinks this is a cultural hub? The man's completely deluded. Well, I should give him some credit. He must be quite the salesman. He did get me out here after all, more fool me. Now I'm tromping through the leaves and the muck with some cowboy. No offense.
Little taken.
Wait up. This isn't a race. Oh, are we close to town? Sir, you've rescued me from the depths.
But
You seem quite the resourceful sort, sir. If for some reason you plan to spend any time in Strawberry, you may want to look into that gabbing mayor. Something is definitely off with him.
All right. Well, keep that in mind.
kind of funny coming to Strawberry.
New Yorkers. Jesus.
Going to Strawberry from New York, you know. That's it. That's the whole city. It's a town. It's a village. No, it's just funny. So small. But nice try though. Nice try.
Yep. Hello, sir. I've come from Blackwater. I'm on the trail of a dangerous gang. Colm O'Driscoll. Heard you had some sort of incident.
We don't deal with bounty hunters around here, son.
I was just wondering if I could get a description.
Well, they weren't friends. They got in a fight, 2 men got killed. Now, one of them's an idiot, the other's some kind of dumb mick, so maybe them's your boys. You can look right enough when we hang them.
Thank you, Sheriff.
Let me out of here, you maggots! You think these bars can hold me? You hear me?
Arthur! Arthur!
Hello, old friend. Had a good time, did you?
You going to get me out of here?
I ain't decided yet.
Real funny.
Oh, I ain't joking, cowpoke. I heard so much bluster out of your mouth these last 6 months. And now, I got an opportunity to watch you be silenced.
Well, you gotta do something.
Why?
I always looked up to you, Arthur.
Well, that's your first mistake. Listen, there's one little problem. There's only one of me, and there's a whole town full of people wanting to see you swing.
You got to do something, Arthur. This wall just needs some good forcing.
The weather is absolutely
Yes.
awful. And I
Hook
like
that
it.
over the bars. See if you can pull them off.
What a modern disaster this is gonna be.
Just pull that lever. Come on.
Let's get out of here, come on. What the hell are you doing?
He wasn't O'Driscoll.
Should have known you were up to no good.
Come on, Arthur!
Damn it, damn it, damn it!
As good as dead. You're dead now!
Don't go that way. Let's get the hell out of here.
I got some unfinished business. Trust me, Morgan.
Trust you? You have finally lost your damn mind.
Let's get out of here. Keep moving, Arthur.
Goddamn maniac! I should have left you to hang.
We're in it now, Morgan. What do you want to do? Send them all out. Come on. Everything you got.
We should be long gone by now.
They got something of mine I ain't leaving without.
Who?
Look out! We got more coming in.
I can see that.
Who else wants to step up? Come on! God damn it! Let's go!
Where are we going?
Making a house call. There's more of these morons. Oh, that devil! Sons of bitch!
We really should get out of here.
Calm yourself, woman. Like I said, I need to see some. Skinny! Get out here! Skinny!
It ain't Skinny, Micah. It's Norman. Oh.
You always was a letdown, you fat sack of crap! Excuse me a minute, Arthur. Hello, Maddie. Did you miss me?
He is absolutely out of his mind.
They had something of mine. My guns. I showed him. And I'll show the rest of this town!
You have really lost it this time.
I want my master dead! Go on! I will shit! Come on, this way. Yeah? Who wants to see me hang now? Where are you going now? You want to get out of here, don't you? See the horses? Come on, follow me. What the? Reckon it's time we got out of here, Morgan.
Now you want to get out of here?
Yep. Damn it! How many of these sons of bitches are there? Look! They're sending the whole brigade! What is...
Why are you decreasing my honor?
They just ain't giving up, are they? That's him! Ain't leaving here! Yep. Okay. Woo! Let's get out of here before we get any more on our tail. That was some good shooting, Morgan. Whew. I gotta hand it to you.
What the hell was that you pulled back there?
Got a bit wild, all right.
Wild? Making a house call in the middle of all that?
Ain't much I care about more than those guns.
That much is clear. Who was that fella?
Skinny? Yeah, we ran together for a while. Did a bank job down south. Didn't end well.
I saw how it goddamn ended.
He was gonna let me hang.
I'm starting to wish I had. And you owe Lenny, too. If he hadn't found us in time...
Yes, you will all be thanked profusely, I promise.
Yeah, well, you're lucky Dutch has got your back. For some unknown reason.
Whoa! I think we finally lost him.
I hope so.
I'm giving you a holster. My way of saying thank you.
And thank you. There I was, having a dull day only for you. To liven it up by letting me help you shoot up half a town.
You're a funny fella, Arthur. Real funny. Why you act all sour all the time?
Yeah, well, you ain't funny at all. So why you gotta act like the court jester?
All right, listen. I'm sorry, but we're family now. Arthur, you and me. Sons of Dutch. Makes us brothers. Sometimes, brothers make mistakes. I'm heading back to my little camp around back of Strawberry. Come see me. Maybe I can make things up to you.
So you ain't heading back to Dutch?
No, I've been a bad boy, Arthur. I ain't seeing Dutch till I can bring him a peace offering. Bye now. Yeah.
Clouds are not everywhere. But I like this dynamic weather change. It said that it didn't last long.
Yeah.
I think it should last longer.
Easy, girl. I'm nearly there.
I'm not gonna go to perfect skin, right? I need to kill him in the head. Shot. Oh, yeah, well. Stick them in then.
All right, girl. Yep.
Oh, look at that. Bounty hunters. Well, let's get back to the camp.
That should do it.
Politics is pretty bad.
Yeah. Yep.
Hey,
Let's see
get outta
about
here.
this.
How about I blow your lamp out? You want your hide hung?
It's all good. Calm down.
It's pretty hostile.
Yeah.
Just don't understand this at all. Hey, over here!
What's the problem?
Problem? No, there's no problem. Quite the contrary. Well, there is a problem. For me, but not for you.
All right. I ain't got time for
No, wait! Give me a minute of your life. I might just change it forever. I'm sure you will have heard of me. Maximo Cristobal Valdespino, the renowned explorer.
Can't say I have.
There has been much written about me. I once had high tea with the Viceroy of India. I helped liberate South America. I've climbed mountains and swum across seas. I have had many women.
I don't want to know
I've
that.
spent the last
You do
3
what
months
you want.
hunting treasure on the American frontier. Beautiful country. Reminds me a lot of Almeria.
better certain things
but
stay hidden.
tomorrow I set sail for the island of Shikoku
Or
in the
unknown to
Japanese
general public.
archipelago
It's better
in
like that.
search of the legendary Tokushima Sapphire.
Well, good for you.
No, hold on. You see this map here? It was made by the Jackhole Gang. They rob banks all the way from here to California.
Yeah, I know who the Jack Hall gang are.
Oh, them you have heard of, but me? Huh. Well, rumor has it they buried gold somewhere in this area, but were killed before they could retrieve it. They created 2 maps to ensure it was well hidden. This is the first and should lead you to the second. You just need to follow the landmarks drawn here.
Me?
Yes! Unfortunately, I am out of time now, but I am prepared to sell it to you for the low price of $10. A trifling investment for a man such as you, given the potential returns.
Okay, alright.
Ah, what the hell? Why not?
A very wise investment. I wish you the best of luck.
Where's our camp? That's the...
Yep.
That's the question.
Mister.
Sir?
Ah! Yeah.
Looks pretty big.
Hey, listen. I just wanted to say, I know you bastards missed me. Even you, Arthur. Even you.
Here we go.
But
No speeches, please.
I'm back home now. So everything's going to be okay. Uncle Sean is back. And don't you worry, Miss Grimshaw, you old crone. I'll keep them girls in line. If I have to whip them, I will.
Somebody needs to.
And don't you worry, Mr. Pearson, you drunk old shitbag. It'll be nothing but the finest game in the pot. Now, Deadeye Maguire's back. And don't worry about nothing, Mrs. Grimshaw. We'll have this camp running like clockwork. I love you bastards. Have fun. Have lots of fun. Even you grumpy old bastard, Arthur.
Let's enjoy ourselves. Uh-oh, here comes trouble.
No, come on, come on. Let me donate it.
I suppose.
You're looking lovely as ever, if I may say so.
Oh, stop it.
Handed animal carcasses and parts can be handed in at Pearson's butcher counter, but I can't. They refuse to. I'll take the meat in. I'll donate the meat. Skin is bad anyway, so we don't really need it. John is here. Sean is here, it's great. I can drink probably. So.
San Francisco.
You deserve one. She says you're getting pretty. Diddle, diddle, diddle all day.
I put my hand upon her ass.
Well, what I say? She says, let's lay down on the grass.
And diddle, diddle, diddle all day. And we diddle, diddle did too.
Very nice. But how about something a little more civil?
And it taught me something I will never forget. And that's that most fellas are sheep. That's right. And if you can tell the difference between a sheep and a sheep and a man, then that makes you a better man than me, sir. And that's all I'm saying. Mark my words. All of you, mark my words. Stupid army. Sheep.
let loose tonight.
Molly O'Shea.
Whew, been too long.
She's
You're
Irish as well, no?
always ready to let loose, Martian.
Well, life's too short.
You better go easy, Marston. Family man now.
Right. I don't think so. Tonight's all about having fun. McGuire's back.
And don't we know it? Delusions of you.
And what's funny, I think this is the... I think I mentioned it already, but I think this is the best overall. The best situation for the game. They are all alive, no problems, and everything is good. And on this sour note, well,
Like ages since we've done this.
Things are on the up again. Finally.
You okay, Chili?
Yes, just relaxing. So good to have Sean back.
Yeah, well, you say that now. You okay, Hosea?
I mean, well done, Arthur.
It wasn't just me.
Herbert?
Will you dance with me, Arthur?
Beautiful.
Sure, but I ain't much of a dancer.
See, Arthur, it's okay to dance. Doesn't mean we won't stop thinking you're angry and sad.
What you think of me?
Sad in a good way, like a romantic poet.
Well, that's about all I can muster.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the most peaceful part. Probably no one's dead yet. No one has any problems. Yeah, things are cool overall. Sean is alive. Kieran just got accepted, and Micah got saved, but he's not here. That's even better.
You go.
Okay. Well, thank you, Mr. Morgan.
My dear.
Well, thank you, sir.
But of course.
Aaron with the Sean.
Your fellow countryman returns.
Apparently.
Well, enjoy. Suddenly you seem much better, Marston.
Don't feel too sudden to me.
Just when the drinks come out.
That's it for this part. Well visited. Bordeaux. Well visited. Everyone. Oops. I've spoken with everyone.
How you keeping, old man?
so long.